1 minute. Oh, dear God.
Oh, I think I know.
Drunk driving.
I mean, that's really all I got.
Oh, you got more than this. That helped. It's a donut with rain. Your group can yell out as many answers as you want.
Does that have to do with that case where the girl found that bullshit?
That's actually not a bad guess, but that's not it. 20 seconds. Oh, God, please. Draw a map. But not Pilar. Draw a map.
I don't remember this article.
10 seconds. Well, you just have to draw what I showed you. You don't even have to know the article yet.
Yes, I know.
3, 2, 1. Okay, we've got nothing here. Do you have any guess at all? I need to take away points. It's like, zoom in on that. That's the worst drawing ever. Okay, what is it?
Okay, it's basically a storm, and what it represents is NSDP 51. Where
What kind of storm? 5.
It's
4.
It's for the
3.
natural disaster.
Oh, what kind of storm? 2.
It's a hurricane.
It is a hurricane! Dear God. It is a hurricane! Don't have it! What is the significance of hurricane?
Okay, so it's a hurricane, and what it represents is NSDP 51.
What does NSPD 51 stand for?
It means that the president.
What does it stand for? 5, 4, anybody in the group? 3, I just had it last night. 2.
National Security President.
National Security Presidential.
Defense.
-4. Who's got it, Alex? Map. Who's next after Map?
National
Brick.
Security Presidential Directive 51.
National Security Presidential Directive 51.
Wait, what did I
1,
say?
2, 3, 4. Okay, tell me what goes on in this.
Okay, so the president can suspend the Constitution
President can suspend the Constitution. 1, 2, 3, 4, go.
based on a natural disaster, terrorist attack,
Terrorist attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, go.
and nuclear explosions.
Nuclear explosions. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And so basically,
5,
he can
4.
suspend elections too.
You can't suspend elections. 1, 2, 3,
And so
4, go.
People thought that, for example, the next president can fake a terrorist attack.
This is like end quote, isn't it? Right off of the article.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. 1, 2, 3, 4, go.
And then
3, 2, 1. Who's next? Brick? Go, Brick. What do you got?
Yeah, so people.
5.
Yeah, he can suspend the Constitution.
Okay, I've heard that.
And it was
4.
by George W. Bush.
What's that?
It was, towards
This
the end,
actually was a George W. Bush thing. 1, 2, 3, 4.
and
Yes.
it was towards the end of his term.
And what controversy did that create? What did people think?
Conspiracy because of all
Bush Cheney
coup. He was
coup.
gonna have a coup.
They actually thought 1, 2, 3, 4 that Bush and Cheney wanted to stay in office and continue to go. Anything else that you can tell me? Go ahead,
The
Javier.
president decides when this has happened.
And?
So therefore he can just make up a threat or just decide, okay, now it's time for us to go into this mode.
Did Congress pass this?
No, they did not.
No, they did
There's
not.
also parts of it that are not available to the public.
There are
so we
2
don't
parts
know.
that are not available to the public. 1, 2, 3, 4. Anything else? 5, 4.
Obama said he was going to change it to when he became president, but he kept it.
-4. Who's next?
No one's
Whatever, yeah, but they're out. Wait, back in the back? No, the other thing, this was designed for the continuity of government to keep things going so that in the event of, say, a bird flu, a hurricane, a nuclear disaster, some kind of natural circumstance, catastrophe, the government could continue to go forward. Go, pick me a category. Hit the light if you would, Alex. Come on, Brick Squad.
Go big or go home.
Now let's do executive, no, 3, yeah, executive 3.
List all you can. Click it. Sabado's proposed constitutional amendments. Y'all have it first. You've got it next. 5, 4, 3, 2. Yeah, you guys have it. Gotta say something. 1. Go, old people.
Okay, well, Sabado is a renowned political scientist. And
That's not what I'm asking.
okay, well,
5.
he wants to add new things. He wants to change the Constitution.
Yeah, we got that. 4,
Okay, he
3.
wants to expand the U.S. House to about 1,000 members.
He wants to expand the U.S. House. One, two,
Closer
three.
to the voters.
So that it would actually represent people better. Go.
He wants to establish term limits for members of Congress to restore,
He does want to establish term limits. What?
6 years.
He
Rotation.
wants to have 6-year term limits?
No, don't-
-3. Who's up?
He wants, seriously?
Ninth group.
He established new 6-year term for one presidential term.
6-year term for the president. Yes. 1, 2, 3.
Give the president line item veto.
Give the president a line item veto to go line by line in budget bills to remove spending.
Allow men and women not born in the U.S. to run for president. Not sure what.
I don't remember that. -3.
It says it on the article.
It says it right there.
It says it in the article? I don't, what article are you looking at? Who's got it next? Map?
Virginia.
Well, West Virginia. Go West Virginia. Somebody other than Pilar speak.
Please.
Five.
Eliminate lifetime tenure for federal judges and replace it with a non-renewable 15-year term.
Yeah, they did want a 15-year term. 1, 2, 3. Anything else? 4, 3, 2.
Create a constitutional mandate that all able-bodied young Americans must devote. at
They
least
did want all able-bodied young Americans to serve a minimum of 2 years or 2 years of community service. 3, 2, 1. Anything else?
Amendment to avoid burdening future taxpayers.
Anything else? You guys have it?
To add on the 6-year term for the president.
Yes.
When they hit 4 years, the president, there will be an election, a yes or no for the people. And,
This is a hint.
and people will vote if they want the president to continue.
So you're saying that at the end of 4 years, there would be a vote
There will be a vote from the people basically saying yes or no if they
so that
want
they can continue
to continue for the rest of the 2 years with the same president.
for the rest of the 2 years?
For the rest of the 2 years, or do they want new election?
What is it? 6 years. At the end of 6 years is when they wanted this. 1, 2, 3. -3. At the end of 6 years, there would be the yes or no vote, not at the end of 4.
That's what I said.
No, you said at the end of 4 years. That's why I started doing this. Anything else?
Also, like, the big part about this is so the president doesn't have to waste, like, if he has a 4-year term, he doesn't have to waste own 2 years, like, campaigning and all that.
There would be actual more time to really govern. 1, 2, 3. I'll go with that.
And it also allows people born in, or people who weren't born in the U.S. to run for president if they've been living in the United States for 20 years.
Does it really say that in the article? Let me see this article.
Oh, in the article. Oh, no.
No, but it says it on the
I
Do
know,
you have
I
your
don't know if she
bifocals?
can
That
read
might
that.
help me. I mean, geez.
-1.
I don't remember that. -3. I don't remember that.
Where is that?
I don't remember that. Pick me a category. Touch the house. Gotta go. Gotta go.
executive 5 points.
Executive for 5. List all you can. Click it. Head of government versus head of state. Y'all have it first. You got it next. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Okay, the head of government is, for example, would be the prime ministers that will do the everyday basis of how the government functions.
Yeah, that's true. The head of government is going to be the one that does the actual day-to-day operations. Prime Minister is an example. Can you give me another example of the head of government?
Also, the president of the United States is
President of the United States.
and the
That's
head
good.
of state.
What's that?
And he'll be the head of state as well.
Okay, so what is the head of state?
The head of state is like we said with the king, with the monarchs, is that they will do all the ceremonies, and when presidents or king or queens come from different countries come to their country, they will receive them and all that.
Ceremonies, recognizing citizens, the sports teams coming
Sports
in after they won a
championships,
title, these kinds of things.
And the
Okay, in the parliamentary system, who's the head of government, who's the head of state?
In the parliament system, the head of government will be the prime minister.
Got that?
It actually,
Who's the head of state?
if they have a president, it will be the president.
Okay, but we're in a parliamentary system, they don't have a president.
The chief executive officer.
Who is the head of state in the parliamentary system? I think you may have even already said this. Yeah, it's the monarch.
The monarch.
Who's the head of government, head of state in a presidential system? President is actually both. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who's the head of government? Who's the head of state in the hybrid system? 5, 4, 3.
You said the
Who's the
president.
head of government and who's the head of state in the hybrid, the presidential, the parliamentary system?
Like the one's Russia, right?
Yes.
The head of state is the president.
The head of state is the president, and then the prime minister will be the head of government.
When?
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 The semi-presidential system.
When? Not where, when? Because you're right sometimes. 5.
Hold on,
When
when
the
what?
parties aren't equal and the president is Democratic and
No. Hold on, when what?
No,
though?
go ahead.
No.
Go ahead.
yeah. So when the parties are when the president's a different party of the prime minister.
When the president is a different party than the prime minister, the head of government is now going to be the
President. No.
prime minister.
Prime minister.
-5. Understand, in France, when the parties are the same, and you just about had it, when the parties are the same, the president is head of government and head of state. When the party is party A for the president, party B for the parliament, head of government is now going to be the prime minister, head of state is now going to be the president.
Did
Go
you
ahead.
ask when?
Yeah, when?
1986 to 1988.
No.